Welcome to episode 9 of Mercs Corner. We got some fun stuff, a lot of Batman. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It definitely helps me out with this channel, and it just shows that, you just might be enjoying what I'm doing. Hopefully. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Now let's move on. The cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, the comic book of the week. Now this is the week of Batman. There's a lot of Batman stuff coming out, and a lot of good Batman stuff. Now Batman Gargoyle, or Batman Gargoyle of Gotham, I should say, was freaking phenomenal. It was, and Batman and Robin though, that is my book of the week. And I gotta say, it might be partially a little bit with me fanboying over Joshua Williamson and Simone DeMille because I seen them announce this book at MegaCon earlier this year. Maybe subconsciously. But even with that aside, man, this book was really, really good, I felt like. I mean, the main story, not really hidden underneath the surface, but I think the big story in here is really how the relationship between Batman and Robin, or Bruce Wayne and Damian, uh, the father and son relationship. I mean, it's really growing. I mean, there's a page in here where, I mean, look at that. They're smiling and they give each other like a fist bump, man. Like they're doing like the real father son thing here, and I think that's pretty awesome because it's a little different. It's a little fresh. It's a little new. It gives you a new take. As far as I know, from what I read historically through Batman, um, Damian, he's not such, so far through one issue. He's not such so much of a knucklehead. Like he's playing the son role, you know. So it's enjoyable. It's fun to watch. Then you got the White Rabbit. She's she's doing her thing, man, and it's cool. DeMayo's artwork in here, it's really solid. It's really good. At times, it can be a little clunky, so you got to really like make do, or like really look at it at times to see what's going on. But it's solid though. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's 2-page spread right there, which I'm sure most of us have seen already. I mean, it's good, man. So I give a if I was to grade the interior art from Simone DeMille on here, I'd give it a good B, a solid B. Just, I mean, because look, Robin's debut, I guess, of his vehicle that he's driving, because Batman was like, "No, you're not driving." He's like, "Look, I learned a couple things, and driving's one of them. I got a car." So yeah, it was pretty awesome though, man. Um, yeah. And one thing I thought was really cool about this book was there's some very light, very soft mentions of the Gotham War and what's going on with that. So I, I'm just kind of concerned, not concerned, but I'm just kind of wondering uh, where in continuity is this with? Because there are some soft mentions of Selina doing her own thing and things like that, and just very subtle mentions and stuff that relate to the Gotham War. Now, the thing that really makes me question, because as of right now, in the most recent issue of Batman, the Gotham War Part Two, Batman is like, I mean, he's just out of control, man, and he's just on a hellbent mission, right? And just probably the most pissed off that we've seen him in a long time, very long time. But in this, he is seems to be happy, content, uh, playing the father role with Damien. So I'm just kind of wondering where in continuity is this with the Gotham War. I mean, just wondering. So anyway, awesome book, awesome book. I can't wait for issue 2 and really see where this goes, man. So Batman and Robin issue 1 is definitely my comic of the week, even though Batman Gargoyle of Gotham was definitely not far behind this. It was tough. It was tough, but just the father son aspect for me kind of put this slightly over the edge above Gargoyle of Gotham for my comic of the week. So there it is. Now, as we all know, yesterday was Batman Day, and I made a trip to Heroes and just to see what it was all about. Going in, I didn't know what was going on. Like if Heroes was doing anything to celebrate, or they were just simply just putting out the books. I don't know, but let's take a look and see how it went. So I get into Heroes, and they're not really doing much of anything, which is fine. I kind of expected that because I already had like a goal in mind for the few comics that I wanted to pick up in celebration of Batman Day. Now, keep in mind that Batman Gargoyle of Gotham was, I guess, technically still solicited for Batman Day today, but a lot of comic book shops, including Heroes, put it out on Wednesday. So a lot of people had already picked that up, myself included. Now, Batman and Robin, I don't believe was ever initially intended for Batman Day. But I already picked that up too. So that's why I was saying Batman Day is kind of like a Batman week kind of feeling. So yeah, anyway, with that being said, I already picked up Gargoyle of Gotham, 2 issues of that actually, the main cover, and then the Nori. I can't pronounce that for some reason. The Nori version. So those 2 issues plus the Batman and Robin issue 1. Already picked those up on Wednesday. So now for Batman Day, I actually picked up 2 copies of this, but the Batman Catwoman, the Gotham War Prelude special edition is a free issue. Picked up 2 of these because why not? They allowed me to pick up 2 of these, as well as this is probably one of my favorite Batman stories, maybe of all time. Not my top, but definitely one of my favorite for sure. But Batman and the Joker Deadly Duo, kind of like a reprint of the first issue. But yeah, so the special edition of the first issue of that. So I picked that up. It's got the Batman Day logo on there, so that's pretty cool. Got 2 of these also, because why not? They allowed me to, so I was like, sure. And then a book I was kind of eyeing on, I picked up Batman. It's a facsimile, but Batman issue number 1. I could have picked up the foil variant and all that, but I'm like, this was already $6.99 as it is. I actually contemplating on picking up both of them, this and the foil version, but this was already $6.99 as it is, and then the foil version was, I think, $8.99, $7.99 or $8.99, and I'm like, that's just, come on, that's. I feel like this was a lot. So anyway, needless to say, I picked this up, and it's pretty awesome. Man, it's so cool. I've said it before, man, and I think these facsimiles are amazing because you get like a real glimpse into history, basically, right? And I mean, let's face it, if you have to buy the facsimiles, you probably can't afford the original version, which is my case. So yeah, I'll never be able to afford a Batman number 1. So Batman #1, the facsimile. There you go. And then Batman 601. This is the foil variant. And yeah, for Batman Day. I wish it would be cool if they put the Batman Day logo on here, like in the corner or something. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So I picked that up because why not? Batman issue 601, I think it is. So yeah, the Jim Lee foil variant is not variant, but well, I guess if it's a foil, it's technically a variant, right? But yeah, so anyway, so the Jim Lee cover, which is always awesome. Yeah, so yeah, that's my haul. My Batman Day haul. Batman #1 facsimile, Batman 601, the foil variant, the Jim Lee cover, which is awesome. Picked up 2 issues of Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo, special edition, the free edition. Picked up 2 of those, and then picked up 2 of the Batman, Catwoman, the Gotham War Prelude, free issue for Batman Day. I don't understand why the Prelude is coming out now after Part 1 and Part 2 of the Gotham War have already been released. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. But nonetheless, oh, actually, wow. Just looking through this. Huh. Okay, so let me just read this. It's Batman versus Catwoman, or for the soul of justice in the Gotham City. Batman awakens from the Night Terrors event to find out that Catwoman has siphoned off the goons of the city, leaving the crime bosses empty-handed, training this army of thieves in the art of cat burglary. Has Catwoman solved violent crime in Gotham or just changed its nature? But it looks like it's actually, you flip the page and it's actually Batman issue 137, which is part 2 of the Gotham War, and it's actually that. Okay. And then, is it the whole? No. It seems like it's just part of the issue. Then you go to Catwoman issue 57, which is part 3 of the Gotham War, and then you get some of that in here. Oh, okay. So, okay, I get it now. So you get some of that. And then you also get Batman and Catwoman, the Gotham War Red Hood, the issue 1 of that. So it shows you a little bit of that. Gotcha. Okay. So it's kind of like a little preview type thing. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like that Red Hood, the first issue, is like the last thing. So, okay. So you get Batman 137, part 2 of Gotham War, part 3 of Gotham War, which is Catwoman 57, I think it was, and then what will be part 4 is Gotham War Red Hood issue, the part 1, because there's going to be 2 issues for the Red Hood. If I could find the page. Yeah. So the Gotham War Red Hood, which is Gotham War Part 4. So basically, this is a preview of like issues 2, 3, or Gotham War Part 2, 3, and 4 in here. Okay. Makes a little bit of sense. So anyway, that's my haul for Batman Day. I hope you guys are out there celebrating Batman Day, picking up something Batman related, and supporting your LCS, because that's the most important part about it. Yeah, so let me know what you guys picked up, man. Let me know what you guys picked up from your LCS on Batman Day, if you did indeed go out there and celebrate. And also let me know, if you did, what was your LCS doing for Batman Day, if anything at all? Because Heroes, they weren't really doing much. They were just putting out the Batman Day books, and that's kind of it. Which, that's whatever. I'm fine with that. So anyway, let's move on. Well, that was Batman Day yesterday. I'm just curious. Let me know if you guys went out to your LCS on Batman Day yesterday, and picked up anything, if your LCS had any deals or specials or anything going on, uh, share that. Share that because I'm curious. I love Batman. One of my one of my favorite characters, definitely in my top five. I mean, I have a whole short box dedicated to just Batman comics. So, of course, I'm going to be there at Heroes for Batman Day. Um, yeah, it's awesome. So, share what you guys did, if anything, for Batman Day. Well, there you have it. Episode 9 of Mercs Corner is in the books. It's in the books, man. I'm loving it. And like I said earlier, if you like what I'm doing, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Definitely appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next one from Orlando.